Andy Murray was put through his paces by his now visibly pregnant coach Amelie Mauresmo on Tuesday at Roland Garros ahead of the Brits' quarter-final showdown with Spain's David Ferrer. Mauresmo announced her pregnancy in April ahead of Murray's own special personal milestone, his marriage to longtime girlfriend Kim Sears, with the French former world no one's baby expected in August. The family feeling in the Murray camp coincides with the Scot knowing to try and cut out his bad language on court and be a better role model for Britain's rising stars. Murray will face Ferrer on Wednesday for a place in the semi-finals in Paris after taking 4 sets to beat Frenchman Jeremy Chardy in the 4th round. While Murray's passage to the last 8 has been smooth on the court, he has received criticism off-it for his occasional expletive-ridden rants during matches, which have been picked up by television viewers at home. After Murray's second-round win over Portugal's João Sousa on Saturday, one tennis coach tweeted, "I wondered if Andy Murray would like to apologize to my clubhouse full of young kids for his foul mouth. Well done, mate. Had to turn it off." Murray tweeted back an apology and added, "I try to be a good role model, but this is one of my many failings. I'm far from perfect, but I do try hard to improve my behavior." The World No. 3 was praised for his mentoring last week after he stayed late at Roland Garros to cheer British 20-year-old Kyle Edmund on to his first ever Grand Slam victory. When it comes to his colourful language, however, the 28-year-old admits he has work to do. "It's something I have always tried to improve upon," Murray said. "I feel like I'm much better now than I was before, but it's just an unfortunate thing now, and I think with tennis it gets picked up on a lot. Often when we go for our towels, the microphone is right there and you forget where you are sometimes." Mauresmo is aiming to lead Murray to victory in her home Grand Slam after the Scot reached his 17th consecutive Grand Slam quarter-final +8. Mauresmo is aiming to lead Murray to victory in her home Grand Slam after the Scot reached his 17th consecutive Grand Slam quarter-final, whereas in some of the other sports, like football, for example, I don't think the language they use is that pleasant. But obviously the camera and microphone is not on them all of the time, so you don't hear it as much. It's just unfortunate. I would rather I didn't do it, but, unfortunately, it's one of the mistakes I make as a human being and I try to be better." Murray's results are the most influential factor in enthusing the next generation, and the Scots' victory over Chardy means he has now reached 17 consecutive Grand Slam quarterfinals. Ferrer, however, represents a more serious challenge. The world number 8 is fresh from a straight sets demolition of Croatia's Marin Cilic in the last 16, and he has beaten Murray in all of their 4 previous meetings on clay. "It's going to be a tough match because he's one of the best players in the world," Murray said. "On this surface he's for sure of one of the top 4 or 5 players in the world. Obviously, the higher-ranked players you play, the less opportunities they give you, the less mistakes they give you, especially in important moments. Someone who is more inexperienced may rush at certain moments or make bad decisions. That's not something that David does. I'm going to have to work extremely hard in that match and be very patient and try to dictate the play as much as I can." The pair's last match-up on clay came at the same stage of the French Open 3 years ago, when Ferrer edged through 6-4, 6-7, 3-7, 6-3, 6-2. Murray, however, is a different proposition these days and has won 4 out of their last 5 meetings on all surfaces. I'm sure both of us will have changed and probably improved since that time," Murray said. "I feel like I have a better understanding of how I need to play on this surface than I did back then probably," Ferrer said. "He's much more aggressive. When he uses the different shots he is to play, he's one of the best players in the top 3. In addition to his talent, he's more aware of what's happening, not just on quick surfaces but also on clay. He's much more composed and calm now.